Hello students, let us continue chapter 9 data handling. Let us now begin exercise 9.1 question number 1. In a mathematics test, the following marks were obtained by 40 students. Arrange these marks in a table using tally marks. First of all, in this question we are given the marks obtained by 40 students. We need to arrange these marks in a table using tally marks. After that, we need to answer these questions. First of all, we need to find how many students obtained marks equal to or more than 7. Next, how many students obtained marks below 4. First of all, let us prepare the table using tally marks and then we can easily answer these questions. So let us prepare the table. In the first column, we have marks obtained because in this question, we are given the marks obtained by 40 students. Next, we will be preparing tally marks out of those and then we will find the number of students. So here, this is the given data and as you can see in this data, there is no number which is less than 1. Yani ki we don't have 0 in this given data. So we will begin with 1. And here there is no number greater than 9. We have 9 but we don't have 10. So 9 से बड़ा कोई number नहीं है और 10 से छोटा कोई number नहीं है. So the range is between 1 and 9. So we will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So this is our range. So what we are going to do is we will count the number of times 1 has appeared in this list. So as you can see here we have 1. So let us draw a line like so. And then in the second row we have 1 again. And there is no 1 in any of the rows. So here we are. So here we got 2 times. That is the number of times 1 has appeared in the given data is 2. So the number of students will be equal to tally marks. So here we have 2. This is how we represent 2. How will we represent 3? Again we will draw another line. Then we will represent 3. Next, for the number 2, that is marks obtained is equal to 2. So we will count the number of times 2 appears in this data. So here we have ones. So we will just draw a line in the tally marks column. Then we have again 2. In the third row we have again 3. And that's it. So 2 appears 3 times. So we just simply drew 3 lines. So the number of students who obtained 2 marks is equal to 3. Next, number of students obtained 3 marks. So we are going to count the number of times 3 came up in this list. So we will be following one direction क्योंकि ऐसा ना हो कि ये 3 को मैंने काउंट कर दिया और दोबारा मैंने उसको काउंट किया है. सो इफ़ यू वांट यू कैन जस्ट क्रॉस आउट द 3s यू हैव काउंटेड. जैसे कि यहाँ पर मैंने ये 1 ऑलरेडी काउंट कर लिया तो आई कैन क्रॉस इट इफ़ आई वांट. बट सिंस आई एम गोइंग रो वाइज देन देयर वोंट बी एनी कन्फ्यूजन. सो यू कैन ऑल्सो गो रो वाइज. सो इन द फर्स्ट रो वी हैव 1, 3. So I am drawing 1 over here, just simply writing or making a line. Next, in the second row I have once again 3 has appeared. In the third row also 3 appears once. And in the last row 3 does not appear. So here also the number of students is equal to 1, 2, 3. Next, for 4 marks. So here in the first row we can see 4 appears twice. So I will just simply write 2 lines over here. Next, 1. It appears 1 times in the second row. So I'll draw another tally mark, another line. And in the third row, it appears once. In the fourth row, it appears once, twice and thrice, 3 times. So यहाँ पर already 4 है. 4 के बाद हम क्या करेंगे? We will draw a cross and this represents 5. So यहाँ पर 5, 6 and 7. So this represents 6 and this represents 7. ठीक है, जब ऐसे लिखा हो तो this is 5 plus 2, which is 7. So here the number of students who obtained 4 marks is equal to 7. Next, for 5 marks, we will simply count the number of times 5 has appeared in this data. So जैसे 1 2 3 4 के लिए किया वैसे ही, तो यहाँ पर we have 1 2 times in the first row. In the second row we have 1 2 more times. So यहाँ पर 4 times हो चुका है. Next जो भी होगा, we will draw a slant line across these 4 lines. So we have ones, so this means it is 5, and once again we have 5. So in this case we have 5 plus 1, which is 6. Next, for 6 marks, here we have ones. यहाँ पर once again, third time, fourth time, and the fifth time we will draw cross across those lines, and 2 more times. So 6 and 7. So here the number of students is 7 again. For 7 marks, in the first row we have ones. In the second row we have 2 times. So 2 and 3. In the third row 1. So we will draw one more line. In the fourth row we have another. So we will draw a slanting line across these lines. And that's it. So the number of students who obtained 7 marks is equal to 5. And for 8 marks, here we have 1 in the first row. In the second row, we don't have. In the third row, we have 3. So 1, 2 and 3. And in the last row, we don't have any 8. So यहाँ पर it is 4. So 4 students have obtained 8 marks. And finally for the number 9, that is 9 marks के लिए, first row में we don't have any 9s. In the second row we have 1. So 1. In the third row we have once again 9 has appeared. So 2. And in the last row we have 1 more. So we will again make a line. So यहाँ पर 1, 2, 3 is the number of students who obtained 9 marks. So just to be sure that you have counted all these numbers, we can take the total of these marks, and when we find the total, then we can easily count and verify that it is equal to 40, because initially in the question it was given that 40 students के marks हमें given है. So if the total is not equal to 40, then you must have left out any of the numbers. So you need to recheck the tally marks and then write the correct number of students. So after this we are asked some question. The first question is, how many students obtained मार्क्स इक्वल टू और मोर देन 7, यानी कि 7 या 7 से ज़्यादा मार्क्स कितने स्टूडेंट्स के हैं. सो द कॉलम वी नीड टू लुक अप इज द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. सो यहाँ पर 7 या 7 से ज़्यादा में कौन से मार्क्स इंक्लूड होंगे? 7, 8 एंड 9. सो वी विल बी काउंटिंग 5, 4 and 3. We will be adding 5, 4 and 3. So 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12. So 12 students obtain marks equal to or more than 7. More than 7 given है, that's why हम लोगों ने 8 और 9 को भी include किया. Equal to 7 में 7 आ गया. More than 7 यानी 7 से बड़े, 7 से ज़्यादा. So 8 and 9. So we will be adding 5, 4 and 3. So 5 plus 4 plus 3 is equal to 12. So 12 students obtained marks equal to or more than 7. Next, we are asked how many students obtained marks below 4. Below 4 यानी कि 4 से कम. 4 से कम में 4 नहीं आएगा. 4 जो है it is equal to 4 obviously. So 4 से कम में कौन से marks आएंगे? 3, 2 and 1. 3 is less than 4, 2 is less than 4 and 1 is less than 4. So for the number of students, we must find out the sum of the number of students who obtained 1 mark, 2 marks and 3 marks. That is 2 plus 3 plus 3, which is equal to 8. So what does this mean? This means 8 students obtained marks below 4. 4 से कम. In this way, you need to write the solution of sub-question A and sub-question B in your notebook. First of all, you need to prepare the table, and below the table, you need to write the answers to both the questions. Question number 2. following is a choice of sweets of 30 students of class 6. So here we are given the choice of sweets of 30 students. So laddu, barfi, laddu, jalebi, laddu, rasgulla, jalebi, laddu, barfi, rasgulla, and so on. We are given the sweet choices of 30 students. We need to अरेंज द नेम्स ऑफ स्वीट्स इन अ टेबल यूजिंग टैली मार्क्स. सबसे पहले तो हमें एक टेबल बनाना है जिसमें हम इन स्वीट्स के नेम को अरेंज करेंगे यूजिंग टैली मार्क्स. एंड नेक्स्ट वी आर आस्क्ड विच स्वीट इज़ प्रिफर्ड बाय मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. यानी कि कौन सा ऐसा स्वीट है जिसे सबसे ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स प्रेफर करते हैं. तो फर्स्ट वी विल प्रिपेयर द टेबल एंड फ्रॉम दैट टेबल वी कैन ईजिली आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. सो लेट अस सी द सॉल्यूशन. This is the required table. It shows the number of students and the choices of sweets. We are going to fill the tally marks in this table. Here, this is the given data. Now, what I have done is I wrote L instead of laddu. So here L represents laddu, B represents barfi, J stands for jalebi, and R stands for rasgulla. So I just wrote the starting letters of all the sweets. These are the 4 types of sweets that we are given. So here laddu, barfi, jalebi and rasgulla. We need to find the number of students who prefer the given sweets. So सबसे पहले लड्डू के लिए हम काउंट करेंगे द नंबर ऑफ एल वी हैव इन दिस गिवन लिस्ट और द गिवन डेटा. सो हियर वी हैव 1 2 3 4 5 in the first row. So how will we represent 5? एक साथ काउंट करने के बदले एक एक करके भी काउंट कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1, then draw a line, 2, draw another line, 3, then draw the third line, 4, the fourth line, and 5, draw the cross line or the slant line. Next, in the second row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. In the third row, we have one more, that is, this is 5, 5 plus 5, 10. And lastly, there is 1 left out, so it is 11. एक बार count करके भी check कर लेते हैं. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Therefore, the number of students is 11, and as per the tally marks also it is 5 plus 5 plus 1, which is 11. Next, for barfi, we need to count the number of bees we have in this list. Next, for barfi, we need to count the number of bees in the given data. So here we have 1, 2 in the first row. In the second row we have third one, and that's it. So from this data, the number of students who prefer barfi is 3. Now this is 11, 1, 1, 11, and this is 3. Next, for jalebi, we are going to count J's. So here we have 1, 2 in the first row. In the second row, we have 1, 2, 3, 3 more, 1, 2. In the second row, we have 1, 2, 3 more, 1, 2. इसके बाद हमारा नंबर ऑफ जलेबी जो है वो 4 हो जाता है. सो वी विल सिंपली ड्रॉ अ स्लांट लाइन टू रिप्रेजेंट 5. इन द लास्ट रो वी हैव 2 more. So this denotes the number of students that prefer jalebi, which is 5 plus 2 equals to 7. And lastly, for rasgulla, we have 1, 2 in the first row, 3, 4, 5 in the third row. That is 3 more in the third row. 2 plus 3 we have 5. And lastly 4 more in the last row. So let us simply draw 4 lines. So this represents 5 plus 4, which is equal to 9. So we have the choices of children, number of students who prefer the given sweets. So here we have 11 plus 9, which is 20, plus 3 plus 7, which is 30. So the total number of students is 30 from this table, and in the question also we are given a total of 30 students. So we have counted the number of students correctly. Now this was the A part. In the B part we are asked which sweet is preferred by most of the students, यानी कि कौन से स्वीट के अगेंस्ट नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स ज़्यादा है. सो यहाँ पर अगेंस्ट लड्डू वी हैव 11. This was the A part. In the B part, we are asked which sweet is preferred by most of the students. So from the table, it can be observed that laddu is preferred by 11 students, or 11 से छोटे numbers are in the table. No number is greater than 11 in the table. So from the table, we can say that it is clear that most of the students, that is 11 students, prefer laddu. In this way, you have to write the solution in your notebook. Question number 3. Catherine threw a dice 40 times and noted the number appearing each time as shown below. Make a table and enter data using tally marks. Find the number that appeared. A. The minimum number of times. B. The maximum number of times. C. Find those numbers that appear an equal number of times. So first of all, we are given that Catherine threw dice 40 times, और जो नंबर डाइस पे आ रहा है, we all know about a dice, right? It has 6 faces और उसमें नंबर्स लिखे हैं from 1 to 6. यानी कि यहाँ पर जो इन्फॉर्मेशन गिवन है 1 से लेके 6 तक के जितने भी नंबर्स हैं वो रिपीट होंगे यहाँ पर. तो हमें सबसे पहले एक टेबल बनाना है and we need to enter the data using tally marks, which is similar to the previous questions. So you need to solve this question on your own and write the proper solution in your notebook. Question number 4. Following pictograph shows the number of tractors in 5 villages. Now this picture means 1 tractor. So here we are given villages and the number of tractors. We have village A, B, C, D, E and the number of tractors in that village. Observe the pictograph and answer the following questions. So हमें pictograph observe करना है और ये जो given questions है वो observe करने हैं. First, which village has the minimum number of tractors? From this pictograph, we can easily say that village D has the minimum number of tractors 1, 2, 3. 3 tractors है और बाकी सारे village के rows में we can see more number of tractors. Therefore, village D has the minimum number of tractors. Next, we are asked which village has the maximum number of tractors. From the pictograph, it can be observed that village C has the maximum number of tractors क्योंकि village C के रो में जो pictures हैं वो ज़्यादा है बाकी village के रो के comparison में. Therefore, village C has the maximum number of tractors and we can count there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tractors. Next, how many more tractors village C has as compared to village B? यहाँ पर हमें पता है कि village C में 8 tractors है and village B में we can count there are 5 ट्रैक्टर्स. तो हमें क्वेश्चन में ये पूछ रहे हैं कि विलेज सी के पास कितने ज़्यादा ट्रैक्टर्स है विलेज बी के कंपैरिजन में. सो हियर वी कैन स्ट्राइक आउट 5 ट्रैक्टर्स एंड वी आर लेफ्ट विथ 3 ट्रैक्टर्स. सो वी कैन से विलेज सी हैज़ 3 ट्रैक्टर्स मोर दैन विलेज बी. Lastly, we are asked what is the total number of tractors in all the 5 villages. टोटल फाइंड करने बोला है यानी कि हम विलेज ए, विलेज बी, विलेज सी, विलेज डी एंड विलेज ई इन सब के पिक्चर्स काउंट करेंगे तो हमें टोटल नंबर ऑफ ट्रैक्टर्स मिल जाएगा. सो हियर वी कैन इजीली काउंट. दिस इज 6 + 5 + 8 + 3 + 6 which is equal to 28. The total number of tractors in all the 5 villages is 28 tractors. In this way, you have to write the solution in your notebook. Question number 5. The number of girl students in each class of a co-educational middle school is depicted by the pictograph. So in this pictograph, we have classes starting from 1 to 8 and here we have the number of girl students. Here this picture means 4 girls. तो इस पिक्चर का क्या मतलब होगा? इट मीन्स 2 गर्ल्स. ठीक है, ये जो फुल पिक्चर है दैट मीन्स 4 गर्ल्स. सो हाफ पिक्चर मीन्स 2 girls. 4 divided by 2, which is 2 girls. Observe this pictograph and answer the following questions. A. Which class has the minimum number of girl students? From the pictograph, it is clear that class 8 has the minimum number of girl students, 4 plus 2, which is 6. और बाकी सारे क्लासेस के रोज़ में नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स जो है क्लास 8 के कंपैरिजन में ज़्यादा है. Therefore, class 8 has the minimum number of girl students. B. Is the number of girls in class 6 less than the number of girls in class 5? So here हम लोग सबसे पहले कंपैरिजन कर लेते हैं. One picture represents 4 girls. Therefore, the number of girls in class 6 is 4 into 4, right? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 करो या 4 multiplied by 4 करेंगे, then we will get 16. So the number of girls in class 6 is 16 and the number of girls in class 5 is 4 plus 4 plus 2, which is 10. So here the number of girls in class 6 is not less than those of class 5 क्योंकि class 5 में there are 10 girls but in class 6 there are 16 girls. So the number of girls in class 6 is not less than the girls in class 5. See, how many girls are there in class 7? So we need to count the number of girls in class 7 for this question, which is 4 plus 4 plus 4 or 4 into 3, which is 12. Therefore, the number of girls in class 7 is 12. In this way, you have to write the solution in your notebook.